Alright, it looks like we're back here. Jake, it's all yours.
Thank you. Alright.
Fear the banana zone!
Just open up my trusty book of helping catacombs. Right. Wait for everyone? No. Alright. 3 roses laid upon the bower. Well, this...
But we find out it was these 3 in a row, right? A scythe for Hugh because of the flower, so it's that one.
No!
No, it was this one, remember? And then a crown. You tried this crown, but it didn't work, so I think it's that crown over there.
This one?
Yeah. And then what was the next one?
A crown, a dove, most noble race. Crown.
So then a dove is next.
A dove. No!
Alexander feels the tile he's standing on shift beneath his feet.
There's a dove right
Uh-oh!
there.
Tickets up next. 3 spikes and you're out.
3 spikes and you're out. Yeah, I
Stop
remember
it.
doing this. Does anybody remember the pattern?
Yes. We actually got
We actually got covered.
3.
And I want this banana.
This one, right?
Is it this from the
Yeah.
bottom? I tried to smash it. Oh, wait.
Most noble race. What would be a race?
Oh, a human.
No, there's no human. That's a skull. Wait, most noble race. What's
And
that?
a crown, a dove, most noble race.
Is this the death thing?
I don't think.
What makes
Wait.
them
A
die?
crown, a dove, most
I
noble
think it's
race.
spikes in the wall. I don't think. I think you can ignore that.
But what if you're in the
What's the
middle
last
of
line?
the floor? And all of a sudden you just drop.
That the
Like, how
bones
does it make you
make
die?
sacred this dread place.
Bones.
Skull and crossbones.
Yeah. Ooh. You made it. Yes. Save.
Are we close?
Well, now where are you? You made it through.
Can't exactly.
I remember our
I think we're here now.
girl over here, and I'm still in Echo Quest in the middle of it because I never get a chance to play it.
Alright.
Somewhere, far off into the catacombs, the sounds of hooves faintly echo.
I'm here. You can sit there.
Now I don't know which way to go.
Yeah, but
It looks like up
Samantha taking a shower.
up leads us to more rooms. A shield.
we need it.
That's what we needed for the archer, remember?
Alexander takes the shield from the wall.
Now where?
Alexander hears the distant sounds of a wild animal somewhere in the maze of rooms.
So up. I don't know. Hold on. It looks. This one is a black tile. No, I'm just gonna save right here. So let's save.
Catacombs.
Yeah, save. Let's just save here. Alright, let's see what.
It's a trap. The doors have sealed Alexander inside, and the ceiling is coming down. The doors have been sealed shut, Alexander doesn't have time to try to force them open.
Oh, I have to use the shield. The skull?
Try what you think.
Desperate to stop the crushing ceiling, Alexander throws a skull into the grinding gears. The skull is caught between two cogs. The gears shriek and shudder. The skull begins to bulge.
Owen, Gwen, come down.
Uh-oh! With a sudden lurch, the ceiling completes its descent. Yikes!
Oh,
And
wow.
presses Alexander into the floor like a bug under a heel. That skull wasn't strong enough to endure the pressure, and neither is Alexander's.
Was I supposed
Tickets out. Next. Alexander never was much good at squash.
to? Yeah,
Was there anywhere else you could go?
yeah.
See if you can explore other areas, maybe.
Alexander hears a low growling, so faint as to seem born of his fired imagination rather than of any living creature.
So I'm up here. Looks like.
I saw something sparkle in that room. Go back there.
Which one? This one?
The room you were just in.
Oh, is it the genie?
No, look at this skeleton.
Niches in the wall form stone burial beds. Ancient bones lie crumbling on the unyielding rock. Alexander notices that this skeleton has old coins over its eyes. Alexander finds 2 coins on the skeleton's eyes. He takes the old coins.
Catacombs give me the creeps. Can't tell where I am right now. Let's see. So. No, I'm
If she finds a gold one, that's worth it. If she found the gold one, that would be worth it. Or one about
Somewhere,
like
far off into the catacombs, the sounds of hooves faintly echo.
see, but it doesn't tell you which room the Minotaur is in.
probably at the end.
Just explore them all, because there might be stuff you need in them.
Never walk down. Never.
No, but I'm kind of stuck, Owen.
So you need to kill yourself.
No, I need to find my way back.
Alexander hears the distant sounds of a wild animal somewhere in the maze of rooms.
See, there's two maps here. I don't know how to get.
Might be 2 different floors.
What? Wait, something happened. It's frozen.
Frozen?
Sorry guys. We need to cut it in the video.
No, it's just the mouse was on the other screen.
Actually, very sorry. You do not. It is still working.
Can I play for a bit?
Alexander hears a low growling,
See the map.
so faint as to seem born of his fired imagination rather than of any living creature.
What did you want to
are human only and not the monster himself. I heard you coming and thought you were the beast. Did my father send you here to save me?
Why, yes, he did, but how did you...
Hush, there is no time. I think I have discovered the Minotaur's secret exit from the catacombs. Follow me, and we'll both be saved.
Should we follow her?
No.
Well, let's
I
save.
didn't see yellow eyes, but
No, I saw them.
Well, we'll save and we'll follow her. We'll see if we can trust her.
That's odd. Where did she... Go!
You're right.
that was a fake. Oh, did you hear that splat? That was
Tickets. Next. Don't just wander, Alexander. Let your conscience be your guide.
with the conscience.
Okay, Jake. I think we have to go into that room. That crushing room. I think that's our only choice.
Yeah, and do we use the brick or the shield?
What do you think?
Brick.
Okay. So, go for it, Jake.
It's a trap. The doors have sealed Alexander inside. And the ceiling is coming down.
This is one.
In a desperate move, Alexander throws a brick into the grinding gears. The brick is caught between two cogs. The gears shriek and shudder. The mechanism grinds to a halt. The ceiling is stuck. The trap is sprung.
Hooray! We can make it out alive. Alexander has red eyes. Why?
Sounds! A trap floor!
What the? Alright. Oh, wait, is that...
Alexander seems to have fallen to a lower level of the catacombs. Wherever he is, the place sure is dark. Alexander can't even see his hand in front of his face.
Save it. Does he have it? I think you might be screwed. He doesn't have it to do. Yeah, he does. It's here.
Alexander takes the candle from his tinderbox and uses the flint in the box to light it.
Aha! So that's why it's dark in here. A torch is out.
Alexander lights the extinguished torch and puts his tinderbox away.
It would probably be a good idea to save here, even though we just saved. Alright, should we wait for Uncle James? Gee, that wasn't too deep. He's right here. Yes.
Now I think you're here. See that black space was that dark.
Somewhere, far off into the catacombs, the sounds of hooves faintly echo.
Why?
I think you need it for later.
It's a long game.
Yeah. It's one of the longest
One
things.
never knows when someone, when one
Are we
is
almost to the end?
We're a bit more than halfway through.
I remember from last time I played when we came out of the
Are we at least close? Are we at least close to the Minotaur?
We're getting
Alexander hears the distant sounds of a wild animal somewhere in the maze of rooms.
I think my mom's cooking some chicken or something.
Oh, shrimp.
Sure.
No, Grandma's.
don't have a sword. How are we gonna fight the Minotaur? Alright, so looks like it's a room with.
Alexander hears a low growling, so faint as to seem born of his fired imagination rather than of any living creature.
I can't tell which room we're in right now.
Oh, I wasn't keeping track. It might be there. Yeah, you gotta keep track of where you
Alright, so I am just gonna save right here. I've been saving a lot in the past few minutes just because I'm not quite sure.
Somewhere, far off into the catacombs, the sounds of hooves faintly echo.
Alright, I think we might be down here somewhere. So, let's go.
As he walks through the doorway, Alexander gets a very bad feeling about this room.
Well, I saved.
Don't just wonder, Alexander.
Isn't there a game where you see ghosts or something?
That's this one.
Oh, it is?
Hey.
Oh, are you playing this now?
Yeah.
We have
Doing
Amy!
recording a little.
Not
Somewhere,
Amy!
far off into the catacombs, the sounds of hooves faintly echo.
It's a friend of Stampy Young named Amy.
Of course.
Amy Lee.
How far? You're in the labyrinth already?
Yeah, the catacombs.
I hope you brought the tinderbox.
Yeah, we're past
Yeah,
that now.
we
We
passed.
used it. We're actually getting close to the Minotaur now.
Do you have the original books?
I lost it.
Oh, you printed out a
I had
new
to
one?
print out a new one. It
Are
might
you
be
in
that
charge of the
house.
map?
Yeah, he actually.
Alexander hears the distant sounds of a wild animal somewhere in the maze of rooms.
That's why he gets to play the catacombs.
This
part.
I'm not. Which way did I go?
I
God.
don't remember anything after the catacombs in this game. Like, everything was vaguely familiar on the thing that I've been watching. Actually, tomorrow night they're gonna do like another hour and a half of it.
Oh, you can help us out.
I want to do the.
Well, did
I
you
remember everything
Did you
about
kill
this
the
game.
Minotaur already?
No, we're still trying to find him.
Alexander hears a low growling, so faint as to seem born of his fired imagination rather than of any living creature.
The hole in the wall?
Yeah.
I know.
I made sure they got everything
Oh,
before we went in.
You remember it all?
I
You remember
this
everything?
game. This game I played so
Big part of your life.
because I made every mistake you could make.
I'm just gonna save here.
What?
Uncle James, we didn't play it my favorite part.
What do you
What's
do with
that?
the stick in the mud and the
We
bump
didn't
on
play
the
it that
block?
long ago. They fight, and then
As he walks through the doorway, Alexander gets a very bad feeling about this room.
There goes Alexander.
Are you using the map?
Don't just wonder.
Okay,
How did you make them fight? Did you talk to them?
We gave
I go this way.
Bump on the log a rotten tomato, and he threw it on.
Just a little bit. It's a little loud.
The rotten tomato is so funny, isn't it? Talk
I
to you.
missed the rotten.
Somewhere, far off into the catacombs, the sounds of
I just don't
hooves
remember
faintly
anything about
echo.
this game past that point. You
Yeah.
know?
Well, we're gonna get past it. I think we're gonna take the path. I wanna. There's two paths you can take in this game.
I know there's like a.
There's the short path
Yeah,
where
there's
you
like a
dress up
bear
like a
thing.
woman to sneak in the path in the castle, which I don't think is as fun. But then there's the longer path where you go to the land of the dead, which is a lot cooler. But we'll do that path, I think.
The show that I've been watching that's doing this game, it's fun because it's 3 game designers.
Alexander
doing
hears
it,
the
like they're
distant
professional
sounds of a
game
wild
designers, and
animal
one's a professional
somewhere in the
StarCraft
maze of
announcer for
rooms.
competitions.
Yeah.
So they talk about the game design, and it's really funny because they'll say like why should it make sense that you should combine a rotten tomato with a bump on a log? Like, why would that ever occur to you? You know? So they talk about those
Oh
things
man, alright.
like it just
you're right here.
Right here, really?
It almost makes it feel like you're not really puzzle solving. You're just going around clicking on a bunch of stuff.
The puzzles in this game were pretty good though, right in that area. Right
Alexander hears a low
That one
growling,
looks like it's
so
a dead
faint
end.
as to seem born of his fired imagination rather than of any living
This one
creature.
was a lot better than King's Quest V, where the puzzles were ridiculous.
Wait,
What do you mean ridiculous?
Like
What?
throw the pie
Is
at
there
the
a cat?
Yeti and stuff.
He's
Some of it
been
was funny.
screaming.
I can't tell which one to go to right now.
Well, try it. Just try it. You're at a crossroads. Just save.
A YouTuber not knowing what he's doing.
see what this
Impossible.
map looks like? I don't remember this either.
No, we're here. We're on this side. We're on the lower floor. I think we're right there, if I'm correct.
So I'm just gonna say.
How do you know which ones have holes in the floor?
Somewhere,
If
far off
it's
into the
not on the
catacombs,
map,
the sounds of hooves faintly echo.
then it's a bad place to go.
The logic cliffs. I love that. They were also talking about that. They were like, this puzzle seems ridiculous, and there's no way you can solve it. But
No, it's
it
in the
used to
book.
come with a book.
This
'Cause
one.
it's so funny because
Yeah.
nothing comes in the book anymore. You buy it on
That-
Steam.
That was the copy protection, though. That was
Yep.
to keep people from
Sam
pirating
and
the
Max's
game.
copy protection was excellent because it
Yeah.
was the paper dolls.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
Yeah.
It was like you had to put the outfit on them from
Yeah.
page 24.
Alexander
dressed
hears
up
the
Max.
distant sounds of a wild animal somewhere in the maze of rooms.
So
My Monkey Island, I have everything except that voodoo wheel. I can't find that voodoo wheel anywhere. It's driving me
I
crazy.
don't remember
Because I
Monkey
have the
Island
complete
either.
box.
I only played Monkey Island 3.
so wait.
Yeah.
Wait, but what do you mean?
This one, if I go, it looks like I can only
So
go
what they
this
used
way.
to do for copyright protection
go up,
so that you
right?
couldn't.
Yeah, but
because
that-
Oh, are
you
you here? Are you in this spot?
Once
No,
used to be
well,
that
I'm right.
you didn't
I'm
have the
right
technology
here.
to
Alexander
copy
hears
your
a
video
low
games to get with
growling,
friends.
so
And then
faint
once
as to
they
seem
invented
born
that,
of his
everybody
fired
started
imagination
copying
rather than of any
and
living
If I go
creature.
up,
And they didn't
I'll
like
probably
that
be
because if you
where
didn't
it
have
was
to buy it for
before.
yourself,
Okay.
then they didn't make money.
Remember, there
So
might
they
be
started
stuff,
to make
so
puzzles in
it
games
might be good to explore.
where you couldn't solve it without having
should
a
I
guidebook
It's up
or
to you.
something like that.
You can always
So that
save
couldn't
before
just
you
give
go,
you
just
a
in
copy of
case.
the game all the time. So one of the games, what they did was before you could play it, it would tell you a page to go to, and there would be a picture of the character, and you would have to click on different clothes to make him wear those clothes, and that was how you made the game start.
Here's the dress up Sam and Max.
So it was like having paper dolls that you had to dress up.
Like you had to dress them up.
Right, and that just
Just
led you
in the
back to
game.
where you were, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So go back down.
Then you could start to play.
Sam and Max.
That's
It's a
really
what a
good
great
though,
game
because
that
then it's like
was. I tried doing a let's play of
solvable
that.
Yeah.
Didn't work
riddles,
out. But I
except
think it
that
would
you
work
have to
now.
do that.
This new
Yeah.
program I got Camtasia.
Well, that's what climbing up the cliffs was for this game, because you had to have the book.
Alexander hears the sound of a wild beast again, this time so loud that the creature itself seems to be in the same room with him.
Ooh,
The noises are coming from the other side of the east wall.
it's coming from the other side of the wall. So what do you think you should do? It's on the other side of the wall. This might be a good time to use the hole in the wall.
This wall?
The east wall.
The east wall.
This one?
Yep, that's the east. Assume north is up. So
Alexander puts the hole in the wall on the east wall. The hole in the wall trembles slightly with dread at the clammy feeling of the stones.
look into it.
Alexander peers through the hole in the wall and sees
I thought it was
just another room in the catacombs.
He's pretty cute, isn't he?
I love the hole.
Aha! Not just another room at all. So that's why Alexander couldn't find the Minotaur's lair. At least Alexander now knows the lair exists, somewhere in the maze on the other side of this wall.
What do you
While
think to
Alexander
fight it?
contemplates what he's just seen, the hole in the wall, frightened by the Minotaur, makes a run for it.
So a minotaur is.
Alexander
part bull,
hopes
part
the little
man,
creature
right?
finds its way home to the Isle of
So what do you know
Wonder.
about bulls?
They don't like the color red?
Do you have anything red?
Oh yeah, the ribbons.
You have a red ribbon in
Yeah.
your
We have
satchel?
two red ribbons.
You have 2 red ribbons?
Yeah.
We
Maybe
do?
you should try using something
See,
red
I have
then.
one. Yeah, we have two. Okay. But he's a
We should
big
use
one.
the bigger one.
Alright, so now you gotta find a way around to get to there. So look at your map.
Figure out where you are so you can get to whatever's on the other
So
side.
you're
of that
here,
wall.
right? So you gotta
I think
kind of
you
go
guys have
around
it figured out.
to there.
Wait, but if they don't
To
like
where?
that, won't they
There?
go
Because this is
after
where
you?
he is, right? You're here.
Well, if
You
you're
were looking at the other
if you're
side
a
to there.
Good.
So you gotta go around
You're
here.
good with your red, right?
So-
Like who are the guys that do the
Looks
bullfighting?
like
What are they
it's-
called? I don't remember their names. They get
Hi,
out of the
Gingy.
way.
Matadors?
Ginger's so cute.
Ginger's the cutest.
She
dog.
barked when we came to the door, and Pete's in the car, and so he was going.
Right? Yeah, he would eat you. He would eat your cute little face. He would eat your whole cute little face.
I like to put my head against their fur. It's soft. I like to pull out their fur like that when they're shedding.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
I like
I
to
to
lay
lay next to
Yes,
her
I
head.
do. Our old dog was a shepherd husky mix, so he had hair like that. It popped out. How's your swimming lessons going?
Somewhere, far off into the catacombs, the sounds of hooves faintly echo.
Jake isn't?
It sounded. Ooh. Like you need to go up.
Oh, I need to go down, Owen. So,
Take not out of the screen. Go the hole in the wall.
this might be.
Nobody take my seat. You can look through stuff using the hole in the wall. It's so useful.
Alex,
I'll do it.
Alright.
I know that clicking off screen is a pain in this game. When it's not. I wish Scum had an option where you could keep the mouse trapped in the window. When it's not full
Oh,
screen.
alright. So, down.
Alexander hears a low growling, so faint as to seem born of his fired imagination rather than of any living creature.
Right, wait. So,
Try to keep it paused when you're not playing,
why?
just so that I don't know. I always get nervous when you're just leaving it idle, just in case something happens.
Ah. What?
The music got really quiet for some reason. I guess it's just the way it is.
Wait. There.
Go.
Huh?
Alright, you can save if you want.
No. What? What do I do? Just play?
Alright, we gotta take a break, I guess, for dinner. We'll come back to it.
Here, I'm gonna just save right here.